Now, a new report says the Pacific island of Bougainville looks set to vote for independence from Papua New Guinea in a referendum next month. The island fought a decade-long war with PNG before a peace deal was brokered nearly 20 years ago. The Lowy Institute says a clear majority of Bougainvillians support independence. Report author, journalist Ben Bohane says Bougainville has many natural resources, including mining and fisheries, but it could take years for it to become economically self-reliant.
Bougainville's sitting on a lot of resources, even compared to its neighbours. You obviously have the Panguna mine, which was a major copper and gold mine through the 60s, 70s and 80s. I've seen a Bloomberg story which estimates copper and gold reserves there at $58 billion. So there's no doubt that there's a lot of mineral wealth there. But Bougainville's also rich in terms of agriculture, good volcanic soil. You have major cocoa plantations from before the war, so a lot of chocolate used to be sourced there. And then on top of that, there's the potential for fishing rights. There's been a lot of focus, probably rightly, on the mining powers, and Bougainville has drawn down its mining powers from PNG now. So it's a lot more in control of the resource sector in Bougainville as part of the autonomous government. But there's been very little attention paid to the fishing rights. And I've seen and heard estimates of anything up to 100 million kina, $30–40 million a year just in the fishing rights alone.
What about China? What role would it play economically in an independent Bougainville?
I think China has looked at Bougainville with some interest. There was a delegation of 10 Chinese who went to Bougainville at the end of last year, and they've put a significant amount of money on the table towards mining, tourism, agriculture, and to assist with any transition to independence. So I would think that Australia would be, aware of that, and that may feed into some of Canberra's calculations in terms of how to respond. But certainly China is interested in engaging with Bougainville. It may see Bougainville as the next new country in the region and the world, and maybe there's opportunities for China there.